Let's go to Batman. Will the Dolphins try to get a top wide receiver like Davante Adams or Allen Robinson? Will they try? They should. You have the most money in terms of cap space. You got a lot of draft capital as well if you want to go out and try to trade for a dude. I don't see Davante Adams wanting to go to Miami just because you have Tua Tagovailoa there, and he's not a very good quarterback. But Allen Robinson, if Miami was wanting to give Robinson the bag, sure, why the hell not? But if you're going to go in free agency, there's three number one receivers, Adams, Allen Robinson, and Chris Godwin. OBJ with the ACL injury now makes those top three guys even better.
Winter Skull 69. Will Miami trade Parker in a second for Ridley and take the best offense lineman available at number 29? Good question. Parker in a second is actually probably a pretty good offer for Atlanta. So, sure, let's say yes and no. That's a pretty good value there. Best O-line, that's what I do. Could be a guard, could be a tackle. Get some help. That offensive line, they need more guys up front. Next up, what you think about Mike McDaniel? It's a fun hire. I think he has a very sharp NFL mind. I mean, the guy went to Yale after all, and I believe Andrew Hawkins, a.k.a. Baby Hawk, when he said he thinks McDaniel's the smartest guy in the NFL, I think it's a solid hire by Mike McDaniel. Producer Jack loves it. I think he brings you a very different style than Brian Flores did. You got to have more success with Tua. The offense, despite what some people say, the Shanahan offense is not the Tua offense at Bama. It's not the same. But I think you'll see a lot more play action and run success in Miami next year than what you saw this past season. Truther 25. Should the Dolphins trade for Mekhi Becton to the Jets? Done with him. That's a fun idea. Mekhi Becton is in a weird spot. The Jets, there was a report a couple weeks ago that the Jets were like, yeah, we're not happy with Becton because he was out of shape. We're mad at him. And then this year, they come out and said, hey, or this past month I should say, come out and say, hey, we're going to have a competition there. That's bad. When your first round pick is in a competition for his job 2 years in, not a good sign. If the Jets draft a tackle in round one, which is a possibility, call him. See what you can get for him. You do worry about the effort and the weight, which the Jets apparently have, but if he's your left tackle, he moves really well. I'm open to it. So I don't think the Jets will trade him to a division rival, but I could see him getting dealt. So with that in mind, name a player who you think gets traded this offseason. Any player, any team, I want you guys to drop a name for me right now in the comments section. From Elise, I think the Dolphins will trade Tua and a pick for Deshaun Watson. I don't know. Who wanted Deshaun? Was it ownership or was it Brian Flores? I have no idea who it was. I don't believe anything coming out of that organization right now. So I'm going to say no, but I feel like we will one day get back to this. We'll see. The Deshaun situation's tough because he still might go to jail. Can't trade for him right now. Just can't.
Let's go to actual Dolphin. Okay. Miami needs a running back. Should the Dolphins sign Melvin Gordon? I actually put out a video on the Dolphins YouTube channel about some potential guys that Miami could go out and sign to fit in a Mike McDaniel style of system. Melvin Gordon was on that list. Again, though, I am team draft a running back, especially when you're a team like Miami that's struggled being able to find other running backs to bring into your system. You have plenty of money, though, and if you're like, man, we really, really want Melvin Gordon, you do have the money to go ahead and make it work.
From Jahmir CP, what team should pick up Leonard Fournette? I actually think that, I wonder if Fournette, in that wide zone offense, if you run single back, I wonder if he could be really good in Miami. I might be reaching there, but they certainly need a back help. So why not the Miami Dolphins for Fournette? Seattle's been linked before. That's certainly a good name as well. From Taylor Holland, with Mike McDaniel being a former run game coordinator, is it a guarantee he goes for a splash trade or signing at running back, and if a trade, who? I think you have to remember this, though, too, Taylor. Mike McDaniel comes from the Shanahan system. And what do we know about the Shanahan system? Running backs don't actually matter in that system because no matter who it is, they're going for 1,000 yards. You're drafting guys in round 5, signing UDFAs who are combining for well over 1,000 yards. They do not need a premium back at the position. Now, the Dolphins have a glaring need at the position, so they will add somebody. Is it a big-time splash trade? I'm not so sure. Signing somebody or taking an early draft pick? I do think that makes sense for Miami.
Super Bowl 56 is in the books. The Los Angeles Rams took down the Cincinnati Bengals. But now here's my question. I want you to look into the crystal ball, and I want you to let me know who is going to win Super Bowl 57. I know the last time I checked the terms of the teams that were the favorites, Chiefs, Bills, Rams, Cowboys, Bengals, and I believe the 49ers were the top 6 teams to go on to win Super Bowl 57. If you disagree with those 6 odds, hey, let me know what you guys are thinking. Let's go to Taco Frog 88. Who is the biggest defensive free agent? If you're talking about height and weight, I do not know the answer to that. If you're talking about just who I think the top offensive free agent is, I'll say J.C. Jackson. He's a shutdown corner. He's had 17 interceptions the past 2 seasons, 25 picks the past 4. Dude had 23 pass breakups. So if you need a shutdown corner, I'm going to go ahead and say it's a guy like J.C. Jackson. If it's overall height and weight, I don't really have a good answer for it on that, but I know. I'm being sarcastic.
Today's video is powered by our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Head over to chatsports.com/bet and use the promo code you guys see on screen. That is NFL Daily. It'll get you a 125% deposit bonus when you put down at least $100. Chatsports.com/bet, promo code NFL Daily. Taylor Holland, love the show. Perfect timing coming after the sub-read. You guys should do a top 50 prospect NFL pro comp show. I'll try and do a big board at some point this year, and in that scenario, I'll throw in some pro comps. I don't like to force them, though, because I do them as like play style and athletic ability and size, and it always ends up getting interpreted as, oh, you mean he's going to be as good as that player, which is almost never what I'm going for, but that's just how comps are. I get it. Second part is, would love it. Which team likely trades back up into round 1? Ooh, good question. I could see a team like the Jets have the draft capital to pull it off. Now, they're pretty aggressive, so I'll go with the Jets. 2 early second rounders. They could get aggressive with some of those picks. They've got a lot of them this year. So I will shoot my shot. Give me the Jets this year. If you want more free NFL videos, boy, if you guys come to the right spot, hit that big red button and subscribe today for free NFL videos on news, rumors, trades, draft, free agency, and mailbags like these. Hit that big red button and subscribe today. From Dan233, will the Lions ever be good? Yes, they will. At some point in the lifetime of football in the NFL, the Lions will win another playoff game. I don't know when, but it'll happen at some point.